I'm Tony.
I'm Rachel.
Back with some more Satisfactory. As always, you can see other person's view. Look in the description below. One thing to note, if you've seen the last few episodes and my screens looked a little fuzzier than normal, there was a weird setting inside of the software that we use for recording, and they decided to do an update, and during that update they added a new setting and had default checked, and it made the rendering look weird. But it should be all fixed now, so we shouldn't have that problem. In this one, I am going to go add more power, and then I don't know what I'm doing after that.
And I am going to be trying to find some more hard drives. I'm going to make a gas mask and do some looking around at the areas nearby and seeing if I can find hard drives and slugs.
Really, just whatever.
Or whatever.
There might be other material.
Yeah.
So there's like that SAM ore that we still really haven't gotten a lot of.
Yes. I just found that one piece of it that one time. I'm still not sure what it is. I'm gonna look and see what I can find. First, I have to make the cast. This poison is bad.
Poison bad?
Poison bad. Yes.
Poison's bad.
Yep. Generally, it is.
We have the track run across the side, but the don't have the power, so
Yep.
might have the track heroes or have the train heroes soon.
That would be nice. That would be super cool.
Whoa, what'd you do over here? Weird, shifty.
Yeah, it got. I told you, it got real weird when it started to bend like that. So I'm not sure if I can come back in and try to make it less crazy, or what in the world, because on those diagonals it wanted to curve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's not on the, like, the same way the tiles are on a grid.
Yeah. And so it did not want to go straight.
Huh.
It should be like the curve tool in art programs where you can like adjust pieces of it as you go through. That would be nice.
You should be able to hit point to point and just drop it.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't actually have to worry about the curve at all. And when you hit a point to point, that makes straight lines, and multiple points make curves.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so I have gas mask materials. Make one of those. Filters.
Just looking. Oh, barely touched it. Alright. Is there a way to get rid of this stuff?
The chainsaw.
Oh, I know how to get rid of it.
Rubber.
Get rid of it the old-fashioned way.
You run over it with the truck.
Yep.
Hey, that works.
It does. It works actually perfectly. You don't get the material, but it is gone.
Yep. That's what you need it to do. Get a lot of that.
Yeah, we got rubber, like, in bulk. I bought I signed up for a newsletter. I didn't realize all the rubber came with it.
Oh, no. It's one of those, like, you've signed up for rubber shipments daily. Press C to cancel, and then when you press C, like, nothing happens. It just errors out.
Please call the company in order to cancel.
Exactly.
We need to do a lengthy 3-page interview.
Right. You must provide a blood sample.
Yeah. Can you prove that you're you? I didn't have to prove I was me in order to sign up. Yes, but you got to prove that you're you in order to unsign up.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need? We need your social security.
Exactly.
Can you get your mom to sign this? What? I'm well over 18. Yeah, we need a parent's signature.
Exactly.
Do you remember where you went to school? Is the principal still around?
We're gonna need a note from your doctor.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 6 over here. I thought I had more than that.
have a gas mask. It's pretty exciting.
Anybody that thinks that they're doing that for your benefit?
They're not.
Yeah, they're
It's lies.
what they're trying to do is make it hard for you to unsubscribe, essentially, so that you can't unsubscribe. Crappy practice. Make a product that's good enough that people don't want to unsubscribe. Just don't make it hard for them to unsubscribe. That means you just have no confidence in what you're making.
Right. I see how it works. Okay. Need more body slots. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But that's okay.
Body slots.
Okay. Now, I am ready to begin my adventure. So, I'm going to start...
It's a good way to start. Is by
I
starting.
was looking at the map. I'm going to start to the east, south. South is the direction.
Oh, this
that I
one's
meant.
not even hooked up. We got a whole machine over here. It's just sitting here, not even hooked up.
Well, that's easy power.
Yeah. Connected. Does look like it's connected. It just didn't have a thing on it. Yeah, there's 600 more. Or 300 more.
Okay.
I think I can still support this just fine. Put one more on this line.
Then you start building up one of the other nodes.
You're talking too low.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to start building off one of the other nodes next?
I'm around a bunch of equipment, so it's loud right here.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't need to go off another node. We still have plenty on this node.
Okay.
I just need to branch into a new line so that I get a second oil refinery making fuel. Because that's the thing I'm worried about not keeping up. If the oil refinery can't keep up, then these things are going to end up starving for fuel. If I can avoid putting a worm in it, that would be our slug. Power shark. See, that's at 60. It is now consuming more than what it's making, which is not good. Okay, well, I will let that stay like that for a moment until I get this one connected up, and then I'll switch over to that. I'll switch off one of those.
Free beast. Stop running inside the walls. Can't hit you if you run inside the wall.
Stop running inside of walls because physics.
Yeah, because physics. Physics dictates that you cannot run into a wall. You shouldn't be able to anyway.
I can run into a wall. I've done it many times in my life. Why is that? Does that have power? Oh, it's coming from that node over there.
Where'd you hear this? There it is.
That was full.
What was that?
I don't know, you had to be more.
There's danger right here. There's like physical danger, but what was it, that poison cloud?
I wonder if it detects based off of one axis but not the other one.
Yeah, that might be down here on the ground, but the poison's up there. And so is the slug. Get up there.
Oh yeah. Put them right up against each other. Good. Okay, get the... storage container.
Alright, I need to try this from a different angle. That angle did not work.
New perspective.
New perspective. Yep.
I don't think I can fit one on that side. I'll have to make more platforms for that. Where is the generator? Oh, it will let me build it right there. That doesn't look right. Whatever, I'll take it. Oh, I just painted the thing on accident. Well,
Painted on accident.
yeah, I painted one of these teal on accident.
Oh.
The accidental tealing. I'll have to shut one of these down. Or the fuel won't keep up with it. So it looks like one oil refinery can get 6 of these things.
Okay.
I think. I gotta see if it catches back up from here. Let's see what it's at. Got up to 88. Okay. I like figuring out that the towers are actually so cheap to make.
Yeah, so you can actually get up there and see things
Yeah.
easier.
Well, not just that, like when I'm building these massive things, they're really like, they're so massive compared to you that being able to place them is actually quite difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So actually having the capability to go up on something like this, that I can quick make, place the thing is actually awesome. I'm gonna that one from there. sucks about these things is I can't ever get down the ladder.
Ladder problems.
Yeah, like, I don't know how to get on the ladder and walk down without falling. I've got problems.
Sounds like it. I think we all have ladder problems, though. I have ladder problems.
99 problems and a ladder is one of them.
Yep. Ladder is actually 50% of them.
Just ran out of concrete. So if you have a ladder problem, does that mean that you're fine with the former?
Oh, yes. That was silly. That was a good one. Alright, that is 4 power shards.
4 power shards.
4 power shards. Poison gas makes everything look real creepy. Sky gets all red.
Well, you are in the middle of a bunch of
looking.
poison. How bad was it to make the mask?
It's not cheap, but it's not too bad. It takes the fabric is kind of the worst piece of it, and then it's just rubber. And...
As long as you're like really, I don't know if it's because I'm around these machines and it's so loud around these.
I'll speak up. It's just making fabric, which takes those mushrooms. That's the only piece, and then you have to
or whatever.
Yeah, mycelia. And then the only thing is you have to have filters for it, which you have to make out of more fabric, which it's not bad, but I will have to.
So it takes a resource.
Yeah, it takes a resource.
Or it takes a what's the word I'm looking for? You've got to supply a resource to it.
Yes. Right. Okay. I had a peek.
Oh man, this is still just behind. It takes 8 fuel for... Oh, it takes 8 oil for 5 fuel. It's a weird ratio.
That is a weird ratio. I'm going to an old crash site. I'm going to see if it's not been opened and see if I can get a hard drive off of it.
Okay, if can't end up doing it, I'm out here with the vehicle. I could drive that way probably pretty quick.
Okay. Let's see what it takes. Oh, 12 screws.
It's not too bad.
No, that's not bad. I'll go grab those off the line.
How far are you from the line?
I'm at the coal, essentially. So, not too far. Not the close coal, the far coal.
Far coal?
Yeah. You know what I mean, right? Am I being crazy?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one with the truck.
Yes.
I looked where you were at on the map.
Yep.
So we have a theory on why these things stayed black as well. So Rachel's gone through a lot of these areas, but I haven't gone through some of them. So I'm going to actually go to a few of these and see if it actually opens up.
That is a great idea.
I'm also going to rebuild that one line, remember?
Rebuild which?
The tower.
Oh, yeah.
See if that actually fixes that.
Yeah, because the radar tower didn't seem to do anything after I powered it. I think it's supposed to discover the map, but it didn't. Jeez. You weren't dead. You're dead now.
This is producing 37.5 per minute. This doesn't say what the consumption is. How is it running at 50%?
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
No? It's got full fuel. Yeah, they all say that. Does it like take something other than fuel to run it better than 50%? Let's see. Consumes fuel to generate electricity on the power grid. It says fuel. I didn't know if like coal would actually generate more, but that's the coal generators. You found a geothermal one too, right?
I did. Yep.
And that's over by the tower?
No. It's up by the oil, but further. Like
Did you
it's on the
make
map.
a node?
Yep. It's on the map.
Oh, it's this green one up here, geyser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely a decent run from where the other stuff is.
Alright. Might deal with that a little bit later. Just try to see. It's 200 megawatt, but I don't know if that's like one 200 megawatt node.
I see what you're saying.
Almost not worth it at that point, just for the amount of stuff I'd have to run for it.
Mm-hmm. Because the oil's 150, right?
Yeah, it's 150, and I can get a lot of oil out of this. Okay, so that does look like it's actually going in the positive now. Okay. I'm fine. It's 6. Yeah, so one of those nodes runs 6. I've got 4 on this one, so that should be fine. So we should have gained... Yeah, we're up to 2,000.
Okay, cool.
We use right about... It's like we're peaking right around 1,100, 1,150.
Okay,
And
so we have plenty.
We got a buffer now. I think we gain... Let's see, there was 4. I think we started with 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, and now we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10
10.
oil generators.
Got it.
We had those 4. And we started with 5. I don't remember how many I didn't have. I know one of them wasn't connected up. I don't know if 2 of them wasn't connected up. So, anyways, we started with probably 5 or 6 actually, and now we're at 10.
Okay.
And I
that
can
gave
put,
us.
Huh?
That gave us
It's
another 2,000 more.
no, not 2,000 more. We're at 2,000.
We're at 2,000.
It's 150 per.
Got it.
So if we have 5 more than what we had before, then 150 per. That'd be 3, 6, 7, 750.
Okay.
But 750 more megawatt. That's almost double what we had.
Yeah, that's significant.
And I can put 2 more out here for another 300.
Okay.
I just don't have the material on me because it's those heavy modular frames.
Oh yeah.
That's really one of our biggest stopping points at this function.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get from this hard drive, get another blueprint or whatever that's called, alternate blueprint for that.
Yeah, possibly. It's the reinforced iron plates, which we got the other blueprint for that, but
Yep, we did see one.
still not quite best. We didn't see one. We got one.
Oh, did we? Oh, I thought we just saw it. I didn't know it. We actually got it.
No, that's the big thing last time. Remember the reinforced with the relogging and we lost it and then logged back in?
Oh, sorry. I thought you're the modular. Okay, I was confused.
The
Yes.
reinforced iron plates makes the modular frames. The modular frames are slowed down because of the reinforced iron plates.
Okay.
That's the thing that's the stopping point on that entire line all the way up to the modular frames to the heavy modular frames.
I see.
Alright, we should be good there.
Alright, I have you a number of slugs.
Oh, good.
I have you...
Hitting M for map.
I have you 6 slugs.
Nice.
In the poison. They were all in the poison. So thank you, gas mask.
Yeah, I imagine there's going to be some extra benefits to be able to walk in the poison now.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
got screws.
I'm going to go rebuild that scanner. I'm going to figure out what the best way to get there is. Okay, it's over by the... It's over by the quartz, right? Or do I go the other way?
I'm trying to remember.
Can I get there from over here?
Yeah, because I had to run power from it. Remember, that's the...
Is that the alternate path that's over here?
Yes, that's the alternate path.
I'll
Yep.
take that then.
So follow the power line that went astray. Those gas mask filters are used up pretty quickly. Unfortunate.
Yeah, but you got 6 power shards from it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's totally worth it. We can go get more of that mycelia.
Yep. There's all those caves full of it and stuff. Your needs. My mycelia. There it is.
My mycelia.
And my biomass. Go. Make some more filters, just in case.
I know there's one just at the top of... actually, I want to see what side of the road this thing drives on. Right down the middle. Of course, I made it go down the middle. There's one right at the top towards... let's see, where's it at?
There's one, what, sorry?
Poison area.
Oh, okay.
So it's like right here, I think. As soon as you go up into this area...
Okay.
Oh, there's a crash site.
Yeah, those ones we've already opened, I think. I think we need to remove the beakers. Beacons. Beakers.
Beakers.
Yeah, those 2 have been opened.
We should pick up the beacons for sure.
Yes. Sure. No chance.
I've got a 4-wheel chainsaw.
A 4-wheel chainsaw?
Yep.
It's very effective.
It keeps those plants in check. Okay, this splits off that way. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sounds like an exciting ride over there on the
I
Explorer.
got a little bit of air as I was turning, and it kind of canted me in the air. Seriously, can't go over that little bump. This is a little dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't build that.
No, it's fine. I just need to
Explorer.
go nice and slow across it. It's not like I got a gas pedal, so I can't put some throttle on it. I just gotta tap it. Buy one of those steering wheel things.
The what now?
Like the digital, like the game steering wheels,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
so I can drive this thing.
We play Satisfactory to drive the vehicles. I don't know why you play it.
It's actually probably like a cool little race thing we could set up.
Oh, yeah.
I'd win every time because you can't drive it.
Heck yeah. Host has an unfair advantage.
Yeah, there's... If this were competitive, this would be unplayable.
Yep. It would, sadly. Because the game itself is amazing.
Yeah, it's a great game, just needs some major tuning. What was that under? Radio tower. Radar tower.
Radar tower.
Oh, geez, man, that thing makes some noise.
The radar tower. What'd you expect?
But when it came in, it like slammed down.
Oh.
Name it Radar Tower 1.
Okay. Let it scan and see what it does.
Yeah, it says like 5 minutes till its next scan.
Okay. Each 5 minutes is one of those circles. One ring, essentially.
We'll see what it does. Doesn't do anything, we'll go with the material bag. It's the best way for me to get... Tried to go that way before and it's a little bit weird. I'm gonna go back this way. I think. Double check the map. I can go down through here. Yeah. You know, one thing would be kind of cool to be able to draw on the map.
Yeah, that would be cool. You get the beacons, but it's not quite the same.
But to where you could like lay out a path across the map.
Yeah. Okay, we have a hard drive.
I should. Alright, awesome. Hopefully we get something good out of it.
Yep, I'm going to back in.
There's that thing, so I want to go across this edge. Explorers are definitely an upgrade for the people that can use them.
Yeah. Oh. Almost jumped off the edge. There was a cliff edge right there. Unexpected cliff edge encountered.
Surprise cliff edge.
Yeah, surprise cliff edge. Not the best kind of cliff edge.
I wish they had dedicated servers for this because I would host it on a third system.
That would probably fix a lot of our issues, I imagine.
It kind of depends. It depends where the issue is. Because one of the bigger things that we get is like when you log in, you have less issues than later.
Yeah.
So is that like a network balling issue? Is it a memory leak? Is the memory leak on the client side or is it on the server side essentially? Mm-hmm. It really depends. Like that may not solve any of those issues. I think one of the big things with games like this is you get a lot of processing going on.
Yep.
Just because you're like all those machines have logic that's adding to the world and what needs to happen. And I don't know how much of that is like creating a build-up system.
Sure.
And I'm not sure what this is written in. I haven't actually looked into that. Oh, there's more iron ore over here. There's more iron over here.
Huh. Interesting.
But the whole thing is I don't know what this is written in. Actually, it'd be something I should look into. I don't think it's Unity. The Unreal? I think when we load in, it says Unreal, right?
I don't know actually. I don't think it says Unreal.
I'm almost positive it's not Unity. I don't remember seeing the Unity symbol anyplace. Either that or they tried to roll up their own engine on it. Possibly. They rolled up their own engine. That creates a level of complexity that like you can get a whole lot of memory leak stuff and like optimization issues of somebody that doesn't have a huge amount of experience with. Because there's game development and there's engine development, and those are actually two different fields.
Okay. And yeah, I imagine there's a lot of complexity to engine development.
Yeah, well, and the thing about like game design or game development, one of the things for anybody who wants to get into game development's not a job. There's a whole mess of jobs that make up game development. There's designers, like level design people and like character design people. There's architects, the people that kind of design like what the maps look like and stuff on paper. There's artists that like draw, and it depends on the type of game that do that. There's the developers that actually write the code within the engine. There's the people that develop engines. There's a huge amount of different jobs that happen in game development. And one of the things that if you do want to get into that, one of the big decisions that you want to make is, what do you enjoy doing? Is it making characters? Like drawing characters? The 3D rendering in something like Maya or 3DS, or not 3ds Max, Maya or Blender or something like that? Or is it that you want to write code? And then when you write code, then it's like C++, you want to go towards Unreal Engine, or C# you want to go towards Unity. Or do you like making engines? And then you want to go learn about either DirectX or OpenGL or something like that, and learn how to develop in those landscapes. So,
There's a lot to it.
yeah, there's a whole lot to it. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that game development is one thing instead of just a huge different number of jobs. And I think it's not something that's well laid out too. I think a lot of the problems is the people that make books about game development make them in ways that don't inform people that this is what this looks like.
Right.
So most of the time it's like, learn how to develop a game, and like it's not like there's huge parts that there's the business side of developing a game too. That's
Marketing kind of thing.
well,
Social
there's the
media?
marketing, but there's also understanding like how to get it on different platforms, how to get companies to actually care about it. You could develop a really good game, but if nobody knows it exists, it doesn't really get seen.
Right.
That's one of the things that like I like what we do is we look a lot inside the indie market.
We do, because there's some amazing stuff there.
Yeah, and there's been games that we've played to where it's like there's 3 reviews on Steam, and one of the reasons on this channel is we try to show those games to people.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, this game's got 3 reviews on Steam. It's freaking amazing.
Right.
More people need to play it. And it's not like you need to play it specifically. It's like the people that would enjoy this sort of game are missing out because they don't know it exists because it's just not marketed right.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's not even like it's not necessarily the developer's fault. It's not marketed right. Sometimes it's just you're in a big industry sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, I did that. I'm trying to think what was the next thing I needed to do. I got the power. Oh, I need to put the power to the train station.
Yeah. See if the train works. It should. I'm bringing the hard drive back right now.
Ooh, that's a hole right there. Ooh.
Oh, unexpected cliff edge encounter
Yeah.
for you as well?
Momentum just carried me over a hole. I need concrete. Yeah, there's a lot of places too that'll like. There's companies that prey on the idea of game development, so they'll get you to like go like get a course for game development, and you can pay for your associate's degree in game development, and then never get a job inside the industry because of the difficulties that it takes for getting a job within the industry. That things like that don't necessarily don't set you up properly for.
Right.
It's also understand where you live. If you live in the middle of a place where there's no game development companies and you're not willing to move, you're not going to get a game development job. Not very many are remote. I don't really know too many are remote. Now, that doesn't mean you can't be in some, like I know plenty of people that do indie game development. There's not a lot of money in that. You gotta definitely like come up with a real good idea for that to, and there's plenty of good ideas. I'm driving a train, by the way.
The train goes! Yay, go train go!
It's a little rocky.
It's rocky, but it's going. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yet.
Whoop. You know, all those swirls are not too awful bad when it gets going straight.
Okay, good. 'Cause it looks bad. It looks
goes-
real bad. It's definitely faster than taking the truck or running.
Yeah, it's a much faster way to get out here. Plus, it's interesting to have, and we could utilize it.
Yeah. It's our snaky monorail.
Yeah, it'd be nicer if it wasn't so snaky. I know you can't really do anything about it because of that.
Well, try and pull one of the tracks up and see if you can connect them in a way that is better. I don't know. I was at my wit's end trying to put them in a way that wasn't absolutely insane.
The one going across the edges, I think, are the... Oh. Okay, good, that stops. I was like, I'm gonna die in the...
Don't you dare die in my monorail.
The great sand crash of the monorail.
No. He looks like he survived. Did it auto stop?
Yeah, it like halted immediately at the end of the track, but it was
good.
one of those things where I was slowing down. It was like, I'm gonna go off the... I have many regrets.
We have hit our cap of unexpected edges today.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, look what you did.
Did it go onto the thing?
Yeah, this is hitting where that goes. It corrects itself.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I thought I had it built out further. Ah. I did not have it built out enough.
Luckily enough, it didn't like knock it off the edge, so it corrects every time. It would have been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Hit it, correct itself, go back, sort of thing. That's not the right button. Let's see. I think I know how to fix this.
Okay.
You gotta treat it like one big curve.
If you have any ideas, please go for it. The
Yeah.
materials are all there.
Well, I'm gonna get it back by removing it.
Yep. Oh, fire guy. Hi.
I think what it's trying to do is it's trying to make a gentle curve. And you're fighting that gentle curve, sort of thing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. These curves are stupid.
Yeah, I still think it should be like set node A, set node B, straight line A to B.
Yep.
More concrete, okay, good.
I've learned to take 500 concrete with me wherever I go.
Yeah, especially when you're out. Did I just put the ladder on the back side of this? Of course, or no, I put it on the side. Okay, good. Put it over... What? Can I not connect that far away?
There is a maximum length that you can connect to.
Well, no, it's not about length, it's about distance.
Mm.
I'm going for distance, I'm going for speed.
Sounds like a song.
You know that song.
Do I?
Yeah. He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
That does sound familiar.
That's Fatboy Slim, I think.
I couldn't tell you. Sounds vaguely familiar, and that's about as much as I can say about it.
It's 90s song. Okay, that's the reason why your tracks aren't straight. Your tracks aren't straight.
Can you make them straight?
No, it's so... Well, that's weird. So if I go over here,
Uh-huh.
well, what direction is that going? Like, think about it when it shoots out. What direction will that end up going?
That will go curvy.
So that's straight. The reason why your tracks aren't straight is your tracks aren't straight.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. It was just a matter of could not straighten tracks
You have
easily.
to... It looks like you have to, like, look at where it's going, like, way down the line and basically aim for that.
Okay, I did attempt to do that a couple times, but yeah.
And the problem is it's compounding.
Right.
I do need that to bend. I can drop this, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can't jump off the towers without taking damage.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's nice to know.
It is much easier. Like, I went up in the tower and was looking at where the line's going.
I should have probably done that.
And when you're up in a tower, you can, like, the aerial sort of view gives you a better sense of what's going on.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's pretty straight right there. I go off that one. That's aiming that way. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, need it to be not aiming that far out.
I am in unexplored area.
Just check the map when you're doing that, see if it
That's-
uncovers.
Exactly what I'm doing. It looks like it does not. So I see just blackness where I am.
Oh, I see it's black.
Oh, I see. Oh, nope, actually it did discover. There's still some black areas, but it discovered a small section.
It's weird there's like black areas.
Yeah, like if we discovered it, we discovered it, sort of thing.
I still think it has to do with height.
What do you mean by height? Sorry, I'm fighting.
I think the black things are at a different level.
Oh,
Because you can see like
yeah.
the shape of the bone in some of them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think that's bone. The arch things.
Yeah, or whatever those are.
Yeah, they look like bone, but they're probably not bone. Either that or there's something real big that was here at one time.
Which is entirely possible.
Let's go. Yeah, I see how to do it. You got to kind of set a benchmark on where you're going.
Okay.
And then just continue off of that. So I'll show you what I mean here in a second.
Okay.
I think you can go into third person mode with this. Maybe? So like, you have a safe spot, or are you in poison?
I'm not in poison. Go ahead.
So like, if I connect up to this, there, the way I benchmarked is, see that line right there?
Yep.
I put the right side of the rail across that line.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, and that keeps everything relatively lined up.
Yep.
Okay.
And see how straight that's getting?
Yeah. Okay, you cannot do it from the ground. Darn it.
What?
Oh, no, just... That sucks.
You could do it from the ground as long as you just, like, do that, but it's just easier up here.
Yeah. Thank you for taking a look at that.
Oop, oh, fell in the hole.
I'm in an area that looks like it should be underwater, but it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't see any resources, though.
Can you scan? Can we scan for SAM or? We can scan for geysers.
We can. We can scan for geysers.
It looks like we have everything we can scan for, though.
Yep.
Cancel
Found at least
scan.
one of them.
It's not. I'm gonna scan for geysers.
So I found a crash site with heat sinks. Interesting.
Didn't have a hard drive?
No, it had a bunch of, like, there's always stuff laying around
Oh.
it on the ground kind of thing. There's a doggy. A doggy.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to, like,
Yeah, I need to actually Google
tame
that.
one of those. I don't know if I want to take care of a dog on here, though.
Yeah. I think it'd be neat to have a little friend. 6 encased industrial beams.
You know, sometimes you're just busy, though.
Yeah.
Or it'd be nice. It's like, hey, I gotta build things.
Well,
It's
maybe
like,
he just
hey,
hangs out at the base. Like,
I want to play. Like, I do too, but we all got work. Except for you. You don't. You're a dog. If you're not a dog, you're an alien dog.
he's an adorable alien dog, is what he is.
Like our cat. I want to play. Can't. I got things to do. No, I don't think you understand. You're gonna play.
Yep, she tells us what she's doing. Want a berry? I tried to pet him and he ran away.
Yeah, he like backpedals.
Oh no, he ran. Like he
If you get in
bolted.
front of him and walk towards him slowly, he'll just continue to backpedal over and over again.
Yeah.
And you can actually backpedal him like all the way to your base.
What's bad about this?
What's he doing in the weird area?
I don't know.
Are you using a mask there?
Yes.
Is it?
It's not all poison, but there is some poison. And I just happen to be near that. What is crash site? That's gonna be a interesting one to get.
Crash site?
Yes.
Why? So where it's located, or?
Because where it's located, yeah. I'm real far from, like, everything.
Curve needs to be. Alright, that's too straight. That's where it needs to be. Have to go over there to see that.
To see what?
Mumbling to myself.
Oh, okay.
The place where it's turning, I gotta get a benchmark. So going straight's pretty easy to get a benchmark. This, I need to see what am I aimed at. Still aim that way. I do need to put a gentle curve and then aim it. Other side of that. Right at that. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. Yeah,
It's
you gotta
a nice
like
curve. Yeah. That looks good.
you gotta benchmark where you're putting it. That's the main key.
Okay, that makes sense.
So just say like every time I put it on one of those tiles, I'm gonna aim at the same exact spot of the next tile.
Yeah, and that should at least line it up relatively close. Yep, that is a good way to do it. Oh crap, that's not where I wanted to be.
Spot right there. Yeah, see how straight that is now?
Yeah, that's so much better.
I'm almost at the end of connecting this up.
Okay.
You have a good place where you could pitch a tent?
Let's see. Get a view of where I am real quick, and then I'll see. Might stay out here and continue.
Yeah, I imagine you should stay out there, but it's
Yep.
you have a place to pitch a tent.
Yeah, I do. Next to these really weird trees. These trees are really, really weird.
Probably find a not such weird. Oh, whoa, lag. That's weird.
Well, it's not dangerous. It's just weird. And there's another crash site. Hold on. One moment, please. Let me investigate this.
I'm not done yet. It's,
Okay. Gotta kill this guy. Get off me! More heat sinks. What do you need to open? Power and crystal oscillators.
Okay, well,
That's not good.
just oscillators, we've got a bunch of them made.
Yeah. It's,
I know you're not near them.
power is going to be a problem here.
Oh no, just get a biofuel thing and just...
Yep.
As long as you get the material on you, you could just place one of those next to it. And then just deconstruct it afterwards.
Oh, I don't have plates on me. Seriously? Thought I had some. Darn it.
What plates?
Iron plates. It's... Oh, probably... head back, because I need reinforced beams for the other one.
For the other... Did you find another crash site?
I did, I found two.
Okay.
And the hard drive that is currently on the thing should be done by now.
Yeah, we'll check that at the start of the next one.
Yep.
It's not the fastest way to do this. I think I might be able to do it without building a tower each time though.
You think you just got a feel for how to put them?
I know what to look at, I think. Much faster if I do it this way. That truck drive passed me a few times. It's chugging along, doing its thing.
It's doing great.
I don't have enough pipes to do that. Seriously, come on. I built one too many. I may have built one too many. I just had it for a second. Yeah, I built out one too many. Alright, in order to be able to do that here, I need to aim like that. Okay.
Are you just rebuilding the curvy part, or did you have to do the other part too?
I did basically the whole line across the bridge.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Alright, there's a little bit of a curve in it still. I don't know how I gained that curve, but
think it's funny that the monorail train's called a locomotive. Seems like a really old, like, 1800s word
I
for
think
it.
that's what they're still called.
Really?
Yeah, like the engine.
The engine? I just thought it sounded funny. Maybe not.
Us laymen's call it probably just trains, but the people in the industry, I think, still call it locomotives.
Huh. Okay. In that case, I stand corrected.
I guess there's like, in Europe, like train people are like a big thing.
Train people? Like people that are obsessed with trains?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I guess
Okay.
it's like a big thing.
I don't do trains here so much.
Yeah, well, we don't have that many trains.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a wobble to it.
Looks mostly great though.
It's
Much
mostly
straighter.
straight. There's just a little bit of a wobble, probably somewhat where I was benchmarking it slightly off someplace.
Okay.
This one's pretty, yeah, that gets straight right here. It's easy with the lines that are with the square.
Uh-huh.
That's real easy to line up. You just use the railing on the edge of it and you line it with the crease in the concrete.
Yeah, that was very clever. That was good.
Yeah, that's quick. That's a quick turn.
Still
Yeah.
alive though. That's good.
That part's gonna have to just stay the way it is. Oh, it won't stop there. Oh, I gotta fix this side too. Holy crap, that side looks like a snake.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can fix that next time. I'll rebuild the platforms and create it a little bit better.
Alright. You in a place to where you can...
I'm almost back to base.
Okay. Man, the brakes on this thing. How do you get it to stop in a...
Does it not stop at the stations?
No.
Oh. Just kind of assumed it would.
You
That's
have
why I
to
built it
slow
there.
yourself down.
Huh.
Well, you can automate it to do certain things, but
Right.
I'm not automating it. I'm just trying to drive from one location to another. When you're going, you get going so fast that you just don't stop. You have to prepare to stop.
All right. So my summary for today: 9 slugs. 9 slugs. 9 slugs. 2 crash sites, and more exploration of the map in some really weird areas.
How did the exploration look on this thing?
It's
not
all the way
doing-
to... Yeah, that didn't seem to do anything.
86% scan and it didn't do a thing.
Yep. That's
Alright.
exactly how it looked to me as well.
Awesome, that's useless. Go recover the material. I might try to build one someplace else and see if it does anything. Alright, let's end it there. And we'll pick up where we left off next time.
Bye.